Foods, Junior Horlicks, and Biz Farm Biscuits.
More army columns, additional officials to reach Silchar tomorrow to join relief and rescue operations. Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sharma conducts aerial survey of Barak Valley, holds key meet with officials of 3 districts. Close to 70% turnout in Tripura by polls till 3 p.m. 3 incidents of violence reported. War of words continues between parties. More Maharashtra rebel MLAs land in Guwahati. Over 40 legislators pledged support to Eknath Shinde at City Hotel. Meghalaya government directs district councils to close all toll gates along state and national highways. Autonomous district councils given deadline to dismantle toll gates. And relief for Enbiren Singh government. United Committee Manipur temporarily calls off protests against fencing along Myanmar border. Hello and welcome to News at 5. I'm Priyadarshini Medhi and we start the bulletin with the top focus this evening. Kachar district has been devastated by floods. Silchar has been the worst affected with all localities and main roads in the town submerged. An aerial view of Silchar and its outskirts brings out the scary pictures and the grim situation that over 2 lakh residents of the town, which is Barak Valley's biggest commercial hub, are enduring. And amid the situation, Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sharma visited Barak Valley today to take a first-hand stock of things. Chief Minister conducted an aerial survey of Kachar and its adjoining areas and also held a crucial meeting with deputy commissioners and top officials of the 3 districts of Kachar, Karimganj and Hailakandi. After reviewing the situation, Chief Minister Sharma informed that more army columns will arrive tomorrow to assist the NDRF and SDRF personnel in relief and rescue operations. Well, Chief Minister Sharma informed that more essential items will be brought from Guwahati in a special craft. Focus is also on restoration of electricity supply and APDCL engineers will arrive to restore transformers. Besides this, 1 lakh bottles of drinking water will be transported from Guwahati on a daily basis starting tomorrow. Chief Minister Sharma also exuded confidence that if there is no rain in the next 48 hours, the situation will improve.
Silcharar টাউনত আমাৰ যি অভূতপূৰ্ব বান পৰিস্থিতি বা ফ্লাড হৈছে সেই ক্ষেত্ৰত আমি মানুহক কেনেকৈ সহায় কৰিব পাৰোঁ তাৰ বিষয়ে জিলা উপায়ুক্তৰ কাৰ্যালয়ত আমাৰ এখন বৈঠক হ'ল আৰু তাৰ আগতে এয়াৰফোৰ্চৰ ফ্লাইটত বৰাক উপত্যকাৰ প্ৰায়বোৰ এৰিয়া মই বিমানেৰে চাবৰ কাৰণে সক্ষম হৈছিলোঁ। আমাৰ ইয়াতে শিলচৰত ৰাইজক সহায় কৰিবৰ কাৰণে NDRFে কাম কৰি আছে, SDRFে কাম কৰি আছে আৰু আমাৰ আৰ্মিয়ে কাম কৰি আছে। অহা কালি আৰ্মিৰ আৰু ইয়াতে জোৱান বা আৰ্মিৰ কলাম ইয়াতে আৰু আহিব যাতে অহা কালিৰ পৰা আমি সাহায্য আৰু পুনৰ সংস্থাপনৰ কাম আমি যাতে আৰু বেছিকৈ কৰিব পাৰোঁ। এপাৰ্ট ফ্ৰম ডেট গুৱাহাটীৰ পৰা আমি পানীৰ বটলে হওক বা আন যিখিনি প্ৰয়োজনীয় বস্তু সেই গোটেইখিনি আমি এয়াৰক্ৰাফ্ট দি অহাকালিৰ পৰা আনিবৰ কাৰণে ঠিক কৰিছোঁ। ডেইলি 1 লাখ বটল পানী আমি শিলচৰত আনিবৰ কাৰণে চেষ্টা কৰিছোঁ আৰু আজি গুৱাহাটীৰ পৰা APDCLৰো ইঞ্জিনিয়াৰসকল আহিব যাতে ট্ৰেন্সফৰ্মাৰবিলাক যিমান পাৰি সোনকালে আমি ৰিচাৰ্জ কৰিব পাৰোঁ। ৰিলিফৰ ক্ষেত্ৰতো ডিষ্ট্ৰিক্ট মই কৈছোঁ যে গোটেইকেইটা ৱাৰ্ডত স্থানীয় ৰাইজক সহযোগৰ লগত লৈ আমি মেক্সিমাম ৰিলিফৰ অপাৰেশ্যন কৰিব লাগে আৰু কোনো ধৰণৰ নীতি নিয়মৰ মাজত নোসোমাই ৰাইজক যিমান পাৰোঁ আমি সহায় কৰিব পাৰোঁ। যদি নতুনকৈ বৰষুণ নহয়, মই ভাবোঁ যে অহা 2-3 দিনৰ ভিতৰত পৰিস্থিতি উন্নত হ'ব। অহা কালি আমাৰ শিলচৰত বা কাছাৰ জিলাত ৰিলিফৰ কামত সহায় কৰিবৰ কাৰণে 10জন নতুন অফিচাৰো আহিব, যাতে ডিচিক হেল্প কৰিব পাৰে। আৰু ময়ো আহি থাকিম। গতিকে মই ভাবোঁ যে অন্ততঃ নেক্সট 48 আৱাৰ্ছৰ পৰা পৰিৱেশটো ভাল হ'ব, প্ৰভাইডেড এইটোৱে যে নতুন বৰষুণ হ'ব নালাগে। As of now, as far as my information is concerned, the medical college has electricity because they have repaired. From today and tomorrow, in next 24 hours, lot of transformer we will be able to repair and restore. But the transformer which are underwater, that will be difficult to give surge because that might lead to some accident. আজি ৰাতিপুৱা আমি বহুতল ভৱন যিমান কেইটাত পাৰোঁ অলমষ্ট 30 বিল্ডিঙৰ ওপৰত আমি এয়াৰ ড্ৰপ কৰিছোঁ আৰু ডেইলি ৰাতিপুৱা এয়াৰ ড্ৰপ হৈ থাকিব। কিন্তু কিছুমান এনেকুৱা আছে যে ওপৰত ইলেক্ট্ৰিচিটি আছে, টাৱাৰ আছে, তাতে ফ্লাইটটো ৰখিব নোৱাৰে। কিবা এটা এয়াৰ ড্ৰপ কৰিলে তাৰ আগত ফ্লাইটটো ৰখি দিব লাগে, সেইখিনি নোৱাৰে। গতিকে তথাপিতো যিমান পাৰে আজি ৰাতিপুৱা 30 বিল্ডিঙৰ ওপৰত এয়াৰ ড্ৰপ হৈছে আৰু এইকেইটা দিন কণ্টিনিউৱাছলি এইটো চলি থাকিব।
Earlier, Chief Minister Sharma conducted an aerial survey of Silchar town along with MP Rajdeep Roy and Kachar DC Kirti Jalli. Meanwhile, the Indian Air Force is airdropping relief materials to the flood-affected people in Silchar. As you can see on your screens right now, when the Indian Air Force choppers delivered relief items on the roofs of people's home as they continue to reel under floods. The move comes after a directive to this effect issued by Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sharma.
अराउंड 2.8 लाख पीपल सिलचर टाउन एंड पेरी अर्बन एरियाज में फ्लड में है। पूरा टाउन में वाटर है। यही 2.8 लाख पीपल में हमारे ऑफिस का स्टाफ, हमारे ऑफिसर्स, सामान देने वाला ग्रोसर्स, लेबर, ड्राइवर सभी यही इसी में फंसे हैं। तो आपको ऑप्टिमम फैसिलिटीज़ हम नहीं दे पा रहे हैं। इसके बावजूद हमने अभी तक 40,000 लीटर्स पानी डिस्ट्रीब्यूट किया है। हमने 2 लाख बिस्किट पैकेट डिस्ट्रीब्यूट किया है, 24,000 मिल्क कैन्स डिस्ट्रीब्यूट किया है और 10,000 क्विंटल राइस भी दाल और तेल के साथ हमने डिस्ट्रीब्यूट किया है।
All right, to know more, we are being joined over phone line with our correspondent from Silchar, Bikram Sarkar. So, Bikram, as Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sharma took stock of the flood situation in Silchar today. More relief is on its way, but tell us, how is the situation right now? Is the water receding yet, Bikram?
Well, Priya, the lost record that we have of Barak and other subsidiary rivers are in a bit falling down. Till now, it's 21.46 meter, and per hour, it's going down by 1 centimeter. But still, anybody can hope that it should come better, because all the areas which are underwater and some of the areas inside the town of Silchar, which was not affected yesterday, at the last time yesterday got affected. Each and every houses are still underwater. There is uh, the water level inside the residential area, some of the part are the vulnerable parts are Rangir Khari, Public School Road, Chenkuri Road, Ashram Road, Shunai Road, Link Road. These are the vulnerable parts. Yes, the good point is from the side of Rangir Khari, some of the residents got rescued and the water got down, but it affected, it's coming inside in some other areas like Tarapur, Manipuri, Basti, Durganagar, Ramnagar area. These roads are already blocked and there is no electricity from past 3-4 days, as because some of the transformers are it's just above the land or it's under the water. So this connection has been made, but it has been told that the repairing work will get soon once this inside town water, which is covered the entire area, will get down, Priya.
Well, Bikram, power supply restoration work in parts of city will start tomorrow. But how is mobile connectivity at the moment? And more importantly, and people being able to reach the helplines?
Well, Priya, the connectivity, the telephone connectivities and the internet, it's all out because no one is able to connect. Somehow, we are also connecting to the people. Maybe if getting a tower or network of one or two signals we are getting, but sometimes, most of the time, that there is no network. People are trying to connect, but they are helpless. They are unable to connect to their to the departments for the help or to their near or dear ones, Priya.
All right, Bikram Sarkar, thank you so much for all those details. So the situation is quite grim in Silchar, and today Kachar district has been devastated by floods. Well, Silchar has been the worst affected, with all localities and main roads in the town submerged. And meanwhile, you can see on your screen an aerial view of Silchar and its outskirts brings out the scary picture and the grim situation that over 2 lakh residents of the town, which is Barak Valley's biggest commercial hub, are enduring. And meanwhile, as I already mentioned, that Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sharma visited Barak Valley today to take stock of the situation. Well, due to unprecedented rainfall and landslides in Meghalaya, several bridges around East Karo Hills have been completely washed away, isolating the region. Amid the critical situation, the Indian Air Force pressed 3 helicopters into service from Advanced Landing Ground in Shillong to drop relief materials to Mahesh Kola, Mahadev, and Siju. At least 6 lorries were flown and 2.4 tons of relief items were taken to Mahesh Kola. So, viewers, due to unprecedented rainfall and landslides in Meghalaya, several bridges around East Karo Hills have been completely washed away, isolating the region. Amid the critical situation, the Indian Air Force pressed 3 helicopters into service from Advanced Landing Ground in Silchar, I beg your pardon, in Shillong, to drop relief materials to Mahesh Kola, Mahadev, and Siju. At least 6 lorries were flown and 2.4 tons of relief items were taken to Mahesh Kola. And on to Maharashtra political crisis now. A new video has emerged from Hotel Radisson Blue in Guwahati, where rebel MLAs can be seen pledging their support to Eknath Shinde. The MLAs could be heard chanting slogans in support of Shinde. So, viewers, a new video has emerged from Hotel Radisson Blue in Guwahati, where rebel MLAs can be seen pledging their support to Eknath Shinde. Well, the MLAs could be heard chanting slogans in support of Shinde.
आणि आवाज कुणाचा?
And in the midst of the brewing political crisis, rebel leader Eknath Shinde has tweeted a three-page open letter addressed to Maharashtra Chief Minister Uddhav Thackeray, reacting to the letter's emotional speech on Wednesday. In the sensational open letter, Shinde lists out a number of complaints against the Maharashtra Chief Minister. Speaking on behalf of all the rebel MLAs, the letter states that while they are happy that doors of Varsha were opened for common citizens, the doors remained shut for Shiv Sena MLAs for 2.5 years. Alleging that Uddhav Thackeray's speech yesterday did not answer any of their questions, the MLAs complained that they were never allowed to meet the chief minister and had to wait hours at the gates to meet him. The letter further alleges that the MLAs did not get funds for development work in their their constituencies, while NCP and Congress MLAs got funds easily. In a veiled reference to Sena MP Sanjay Raut, the letter alleges that non-elected members did not allow them to get access to the chief minister. Meanwhile, addressing the media, Shiv Sena MP Sanjay Rawat took a jibe at the rebels, saying that those who leave the party under the pressure of ED cannot be a true Bala Saheb Bhakt. Further, Raut reiterated that the Shiv Sena members will stand with Chief Minister Uddhav Thackeray.
मैं किसी कैंप पर बात नहीं करूंगा, मैं मेरे पार्टी के ऊपर बात
सर, आप कह रहे हैं कि
आज भी हमारी पार्टी मजबूत है, पार्टी जमीन पर है, हजारों लाखों कार्यकर्ता हमारे साथ पार्टी के साथ जुड़े हैं। कुछ एमएलए हमसे हमको छोड़कर जाना यानी पार्टी टूट गया ऐसा नहीं होता। पार्टी अलग है और विधायकों की बात अलग है, पार्लियामेंट्री पार्टी की बात अलग होती। किस हालात में, किस दबाव में, किस प्रेशर में ये लोग हमें छोड़कर चले गए हैं, उसका खुलासा जल्दी ही हो जाएगा। उद्धव जी ने कल जरूर आह्वान किया है कि आप आइए और बात करिए। मैं उसको बंडखोर नहीं मानता हूँ जिस आपका। हमारे संपर्क में लगभग 20 विधायक है, मैं आपको बताता हूँ। और जब मुंबई में आ जाएंगे तो पूरा खुलासा हो जाएगा। आपने मेरे चेहरे पर देखा है, कोई तनाव है, कोई शिकंज है, कुछ नहीं है। इस प्रकार की जो संकट है, प्रसंग है, तूफान है, उनसे सामना करने का पूरा अनुभव हमको है। हम बाला साहब ठाकरे जी के साथ सालों साल से काम किया है, उद्धव जी के साथ काम किया है। सिर्फ हम बाला साहब के भक्त बोलने से नहीं होता है। जो भक्त बाला साहब का किसी प्रेशर में पार्टी छोड़ता है, ईडी के दबाव में पार्टी छोड़ता है, वो बाला साहब का भक्त नहीं हो सकता। हम है, हमारे ऊपर भी पूरे दबाव है। हमारा एक मंत्री 4 दिन से लगातार ईडी के ऑफिस में जाकर बैठ रहा है, उसने पार्टी नहीं छोड़ी। मैं और मेरे परिवार के ऊपर पूरा दबाव है ईडी का। हम आज भी ठाकरे परिवार और पार्टी के साथ रहेंगे और आखिरी सांस तक रहेंगे। देखिए, जब फ्लोर टेस्ट होगी तो सबकी टेस्ट हो जाएगी। एनसीपी के कुछ कौन पॉजिटिव है, कौन नेगेटिव है, सबको पता चलेगा।
As the Shiv Sena rebel camp stays put in Guwahati, 7 more MLAs arrived at the Radisson Blue Hotel here this morning. Besides, 4 MLAs had reached Guwahati last evening, and with the arrival of 7 more MLAs today, the number of MLAs in the Shinde camp now stands over 40. It may be mentioned here that Maharashtra Chief Minister Uddhav Thackeray left his official residence Varsha last evening and moved back to Matoshri, his family home. Thackeray had offered to step down from the chief minister's post even as he made a last-ditch effort to reach out to rebel party leader Eknath Shinde. Meanwhile, members of the TMC staged massive protests in front of the Radisson Blue Hotel in Guwahati as the Maharashtra political crisis continued to grow. The protest was led by the party state president Ripun Bora. Bora and other protesting TMC members have been arrested. Our chief of bureau Arindam Das brings you a report from Ground Zero. Take a look.
There is flurry of activities in front of Hotel Radisson Blue in Guwahati. Right now, you can see TMC protest breaks out in front of Hotel Radisson Blue. This is in connection with 51 rebel MLAs of Maharashtra camping in this hotel. This is over the development of politics which has taken over in Maharashtra. There are over 100 TMC protesters who have gathered in front of Hotel Radisson Blue, and right now you can see the protesters are holding flags of TMC banners and they are protesting in front of Hotel Radisson Blue. There is huge security deployment in front of Hotel Radisson Blue. There are Assam police as well as paramilitary forces, but despite the huge presence of security forces, these TMC protesters managed to come in front of Hotel Radisson Blue and administer their protest. You can see that large number of TMC protesters are right now gathering in front of Hotel Radisson Blue. This is in connection with the political development which took place in Maharashtra. And right now also 51 rebel MLAs are camping here at Hotel Radisson Blue, which is led by Eknath Shinde. So we would like to go and ask few of the TMC protesters as to what is the cause of their protest. But as of now, I can tell you that despite huge deployment of security forces, despite the presence of Assam police and paramilitary forces, huge protests have broken out in front of TMC, and they are holding TMC flags, banners, and also photographs of TMC leader Mamta Banerjee. You can see they are holding photographs of TMC leader Mamta Banerjee. State of Assam is right now reeling under flood waters, and the politics of Maharashtra has shifted to this five-star hotel in Guwahati. They are saying that right now these MLAs should reach out to the flood-affected people and not do any politics here at Assam. So this is the main reason they are citing that they are protesting here in front of Hotel Radisson Blue.
Meanwhile, amid all this, Meghalaya Chief Minister Kongrat Sangma was spotted at the Radisson Blue Hotel in Guwahati. Responding to queries on the purpose of the visit, Chief Minister Kongrat Sangma said that he had only come to have a cup of tea and has nothing to do with the rebel Maharashtra MLAs lodged in the hotel. Have a look.
चाय पीने के लिए आ रहा हूँ मैं. Nothing. I always Delhi. On my way, I'm just having a cup of tea. I have not come to be anybody. Nothing. Nothing. I have no comment about it. Please, there's nothing in this. I didn't meet the people who are concerned. I'm having tea only. अरे यार गलती कर दिया आके. गलती कर दिया. मैं चाय पीने आ रहा हूँ गली. I'm just coming to have tea, yaar. I'm going to Delhi.
So there we have Meghalaya Chief Minister Kongrat Sangma. Amid all this, Meghalaya Chief Minister Kongrat Sangma was spotted at the Radisson Blue Hotel in Guwahati today, and responding to queries on the purpose of the visit, Chief Minister Kongrat Sangma said that he had only come to have a cup of tea and has nothing to do with the rebel Maharashtra MLAs lodged in the hotel. So we'll listen into Meghalaya Chief Minister Kongrat Sangma once again.
चाय पीने के लिए आ रहा हूँ मैं. Nothing. I always Delhi. On my way, I'm just having a cup of tea. I have not come to be anybody. Nothing. Nothing. I have no comment about it. Please, there's nothing in this. meet the people who are concerned. I am having tea only. अरे यार गलती कर दिया आके मैं चाय पीने आ रहा हूँ गली I am just coming to me have tea यार I am going to Delhi.
All right, more we are being joined live with our Chief of Bureau, Arindam Das. So, Arindam, 7 more rebel MLAs arrived today, but there are also reports doing rounds that at least 2 MLAs have left. So, do you have any updates on this, Arindam?
Yes, just an hour back, two MLAs were camping here, left the hotel premises. We don't know as to which location they have left for, whether they have returned to Mumbai or anywhere else, or have gone in the city. But as of now, we don't have any confirmation where these two MLAs have gone. But we are getting reports that two more Shiv Sena MLAs, Dada Bhuse and Sanjay, is arriving at this hotel Radisson Blue in an hour or so, and they will be joining the other rebel MLAs who are camping here. So the number is increasing rapidly, but the thing is, we haven't got any statement or comment from inside the hotel from the rebel MLAs, leader of the rebel MLAs, Eknath Shinde, because yesterday only he was supposed to address a press conference at 7 p.m. Until now, we haven't heard anything from him. So, what is going on inside? That is the million-dollar question. Because Uddhav Thackeray has made it clear. In fact, he has vacated the official chief minister's residence yesterday, and he has offered to step down from the post of chief minister. After that, also, the only part left is for Eknath Shinde to claim and form government in Maharashtra. What is holding them back, or what is the calculation right now going on? Because apart from the city MLAs, there are several independent MLAs also who are camping here at this hotel, and also some BJP leaders are also here who are from Maharashtra. So, what is the calculation going on as to who will form the government in Maharashtra? Because BJP has got 106 MLAs in Maharashtra, and right now there are around 47 MLAs. So, as of now, we don't know as to what is going inside or what is their plan to form government in Maharashtra. But it will be only clear if some statement comes from inside the hotel premises or from the rebel MLAs and the leader of the rebel MLAs, Eknath Shinde. So, right now, we can only say that MLAs are coming, they are entering, some are leaving the hotel premises. That's the only scene we are witnessing right from yesterday. And we can only say that the number is growing. It's only a show of strength that is going on right now in front of the media. But apart from that, we haven't got anything. So somebody has arrived. Let me see who has arrived. One more cavalcade is entering the hotel premises. So we will try to know who is here in this vehicle. So okay, the two MLAs who have left the hotel premises an hour back, they have returned. So it was the cabinet of those two MLAs who went out of the hotel premises. They have re-entered Hotel Radisson Blue. So as I have said, that this is the scene we are witnessing. MLAs are coming, they are entering the hotel. Some are leaving, and this is the scene that we are witnessing since yesterday. But apart from that, there is no communication coming in from inside as to what is happening, what will be the future course of action, or what is the plan to form government in Maharashtra.
All right, so breaking story at this point in time, viewers, is that the two MLAs who reportedly left the hotel, they are back, and 2 more MLAs, they are on their way to Guwahati. So this is what our Chief of Bureau, Arindam Das, has said. So Arindam, have some BJP leaders being arriving at the hotel too? What information do you have regarding that?
Yes, some BJP leaders from Maharashtra are here, and in fact, we have come to know that since yesterday, 4 BJP leaders from Assam were also camping here. They were monitoring the entire situation. Amongst them were two ministers, Piyush Hazarika and Jayanta Malla Borua, and the other is an MP who is Pallab Losan Das, and the fourth one is Sushanta Borgohai. So, what is the talk that is going on between the BJP camp with the rebel Shiv Sena MLAs, that we have not come to know. As I have said, no communication has come in as to what is developing inside this hotel, what is brewing inside this hotel, and what is the plan or strategy that is being formulated inside this hotel. Which is only the visuals we are getting, that the MLAs are coming, they are entering the hotel, some are leaving, they are re-entering the hotel. So this is the scene we are witnessing since yesterday. But apart from that, we haven't got any official communication from anywhere from inside the hotel, that as to what is happening and what would be the future course of action.
Right. Arindam, is Maharashtra BJP Chief Chandrakant Patil at Radisson Blue at this point in time?
Yes, Maharashtra BJP Chief Chandrakant Patil is here at Hotel Radisson Blue. Has arrived at this hotel yesterday, and he has been camping here at Radisson Blue. So that is the confirmation we have. So all the MLAs, all the BJP leaders who have entered the hotel, they are right now inside only, and we have got information that two more Shiv Sena MLAs, Sanjay Rathod and they are also on their way to Guwahati, and they will be also going to Hotel Radisson Blue, where they will be camping with the rest of the rebel MLAs.
All right, Arindam Das, thank you so much for all those details. So latest development regarding the Maharashtra politics crisis, viewers. So, the two MLAs who left Radisson Blue, they are back to the hotel, and another two MLAs, they are on their way to Guwahati, and they will be coming to Radisson Blue anytime now. And also, let me tell our viewers here that Maharashtra BJP Chief Chandrakant Patil is already there at Radisson Blue Hotel. We'll keep you updating regarding this big story in our later bulletins, but now it's time for a very short break. Stay with us.
Northeast Live, the most viewed news channel in the region. On YouTube, unmatched coverage.
Long shot, but I got the reach. Pop lock, now I'm off the leash. Mic drop, I ain't gotta preach. I just do what comes natural.
Sterling Reserve, come alive.
অভূতপূর্ব ভ্যারাইটি অপূর্ব মূল্য ডাউনলোড মিশো
মই ব্যৱহাৰ কৰোঁ আটাইতকৈ সবল আৰু সতেজ চিমেণ্ট সূৰ্যা চিমেণ্ট অটুট ঘৰ অটুট অসম
News to keep you ahead. Evening Prime every day at 7 p.m.
Welcome back. You're watching news at 5. And before moving on to some other news, let's take a look at the headlines once again. More army columns, additional officials to reach Silchar tomorrow to join relief and rescue operations. Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sharma conducts aerial survey of Barak Valley, holds key meet with officials of 3 districts. Close to 70% turnout in Tripura by polls till 3 p.m. 3 incidents of violence reported. War of words continues between parties. 2 more Maharashtra rebel MLAs land in Guwahati. Over 40 legislators pledged support to Eknath Shinde at City Hotel. Meghalaya government directs district councils to close all toll gates along state and national highways. Autonomous district councils given deadline to dismantle toll gates. And relief for Environ Singh government. United Committee Manipur temporarily calls off protest against fencing along Myanmar border. And on to Tripura now. Well, brisk voting for the by-elections in Tripura was seen today, with voting concluding at 5 in the evening. And as per Election Commissioner, a polling percentage of 68.37% was recorded by 4 p.m. for the four constituencies which witnessed polling today. And among early voters were Chief Minister Manik Saha, who is the BJP candidate from Town Bardauli constituency. Saha was accompanied by his wife as he cast his vote. And earlier speaking to Northeast Live, Chief Minister Saha urged voters to come out in large numbers and exercise their franchise. Well, it is to be noted here that Chief Minister Saha is up against Congress candidate Ashish Kumar Saha from Town Bardauli, whereas Congress's heavyweight and former Health Minister Sudeep Roy Burman is contesting from 6 Agartala. The BJP has fielded Ashok Sinha from the same seat, and if we look at other constituencies, then in Surma, BJP's Swapna Das Paul is up against CPIM's Anjan Das. Well, the election in this seat is being held after BJP MLA Ashish Das rebelled against his party and was subsequently disqualified. Besides that, Tipra Motha has fielded Babu Ram Satnami from the seat, who is being supported by the Congress. Likewise, in Jubarajnagar, which is considered as a left bastion, the BJP has fielded Malina Das against CPIM's Sailendra Nath. And as for the TMC, the party has fielded candidates in all four seats as it looks to make inroads in the state. All in all, a total of 22 candidates were in fray for the by-polls, which is crucial for both the ruling BJP and the opposition. Well, besides, close to 2 lakh voters were expected to exercise their franchise in the four constituencies today. Notably, all polling stations were manned by CRPF and BSF, as the centre has sent 25 companies of additional forces to ensure voters can exercise their democratic right fearlessly. Meanwhile, webcasting facilities were also made available at all polling stations, and micro observers have been deployed to ensure a free and fair election. And not just this, Section 144 of the CRPC has also been imposed in areas where elections took place today. Meanwhile, amid complaints of intimidation and violence by the opposition, Agartala returning officer Sailesh Kumar Yadav said that while he is yet to get a detailed report, most of the complaints were about stray incidents.
ये जो है 6/24 मैत्री भारती जेबी स्कूल अभी नेशनल फोरेंसिक साइंस यूनिवर्सिटी है, ये मॉडल पोलिंग स्टेशन है। तो यहाँ पे वोटर थोड़े ज़्यादा है, 1200 प्लस, और वोटिंग अभी तक जो है यहाँ पे 68.42% हुआ है, जो कि परसेंटेज कम लग रहा है क्योंकि वोटर ज़्यादा है। तो इसके लिए यहाँ पे हमने एडिशनल पोलिंग ऑफिसर भी लगाया है, जो कि इसको थोड़ा फास्ट कराए। बाकी यहाँ पे पीसफुल है, बाहर भी हमने पूरा देखा है, बाहर CAPF है और पीसफुल है। बीच में कुछ कंप्लेंट्स आई थी इस जगह की, बट वो तुरंत रिजॉल्व कर लिए गए थे। तो मॉडल पोलिंग स्टेशन है, आप लोग भी देख रहे हैं, सुंदर है, अच्छा बनाया गया, लोग भी खुश हैं यहाँ पे। जो भी लोग लाइन में है, लाइन में लंबी है लेकिन फिर भी वो लोग दुखी नहीं है, ये खुशी की बात है। Yes, it has been reported. I don't have the facts. I have asked for the facts from the police. Regarding situation, there are a lot of complaints. Complaints are coming, but on verification, most of it is just speculation. I'll tell you, most of them are calling just from their office. Khane threatening, things like this. That's why the maximum number of complaints were received from some particular polling stations. जिन पोलिंग स्टेशन सबसे ज़्यादा शिकायतें आई हैं, वो सब हम खुद विजिट कर रहे हैं, ये देखने के लिए वहाँ पोलिंग परसेंटेज कितना है, वहाँ पे ठीक ठाक चल रहा है कि नहीं। जनरली जैसे ये भाटिया नगर के अंदर एक स्कूल है, कटलथली स्कूल, उसके लिए कुछ ज़्यादा कंप्लेन थी। तो वहाँ हमने जाके क्या देखा कि वहाँ अगर देखिए रोका जाएगा लोगों को तो पोलिंग परसेंट ही कम हो जाएगा। वहाँ पोल परसेंटेज 75% से ऊपर चल रहा है, एक में, और दूसरे में भी 68% था, यहाँ से ज़्यादा है दोनों। और वहाँ पे बाहर भी सब कुछ पीसफुल था। बीच में शायद कुछ इंसिडेंट हुआ था, तो इंसिडेंट अगर कोई करने की कोशिश कर रहा है उसको हम रोक पा रहे हैं। तो
All right, to know more, we are being joined live with the assistant news editor Pinaki Das from Agartala. So, Pinaki, has the polling concluded by and large, and how has been the overall turnout, Pinaki?
See, we did not get the official, but I believe it will be more than 80% because till 3 o'clock it was more than 68%, almost 70%. So we can say that at the end of after 5 o'clock, 2 hours after 3, it should cross 80%. And I am standing in one of the center where I would ask my camera person to show. See this now, the sealing of the EVMs are going on. Everything is over. They're counting. The final accounts is going on, and the EVMs are lying there where it has already been sealed, and the party candidates representative, they are waiting to take the EVMs to their towards the strong room, and now everything is in the last phase, and here the officials are in a relaxed mode because it was overall a peaceful election. And I can assure you the security persons are also very happy. I asked my camera person to show, they are happy that it was overall सब कुछ ठीक ठाक ही हुआ ना, एकदम शांतिपूर्ण हुआ. So everything was fine, and now everyone is waiting for the counting day. But I can say there was stray incident, lot of complaints were there.
Right,
In the
Pinaki.
morning,
So
but as the
there
day,
has been a stabbing incident and some other stray incidents, but can we term the polling by and large peaceful, Pinaki?
Over and all, it was peaceful in Agartala and other places. But of course, opposition have their own complaints. There was a incident of where a police personnel, though he was he was not on duty, he was going towards the duty. Before that, he was trying to cast his vote. He has been stabbed in this constituency only, a little far away from here. So other than that, overall, there were some complaints, no doubt. But when on verification, in most of the things have been sorted out, large number turnout, which also proves that overall people had come out and cast their vote, though complaints were there. But as you know, there are fear psychosis also. But things overall, we can say it was till now fine. Till now fine.
All right, Pinaki Das, thank you so much for all those details. And moving on to Meghalaya now. Well, the state government has once again directed the KHDC and the GHDC to close down all the toll gates operated by the two councils in national highways, state highways, and state roads immediately. This was decided in a crucial meeting presided over by Chief Minister Kongrat Sangma and attended by Minister in charge of District Council Affairs Lakshman Rimbui, besides members of KHDC and GHDC. Well, a briefing news person Lakshman Rimbui has confirmed this. So, big story coming in from Meghalaya. Well, the Meghalaya government has once again directed the KHDC and the GHDC to close down all the toll gates operated by the two councils in national highways, state highways, and state roads immediately. Well, this was decided in a crucial meeting presided over by Chief Minister Kongrat Sangma and attended by Minister in charge of District Council Affairs Lakshman Rimbui, besides members of KHDC and GHDC. Briefing news persons Lakshman Rimbui has confirmed this.
Today, our Honorable Chief Minister has called a meeting with the Joint Hills Autonomous Council and the Khas Hills Autonomous Council regarding one issue only. That issue is the toll gate of these councils in different part of their respective districts. So in that meeting, we have decided that all the toll gate in the highway, state highway, or state road should be closed down immediately. And this council could come with a proposal where to check, how to check, in what form, so that then the government will examine. We didn't question the authority of this council to collect tax on its jurisdiction, but uh, on highway, state road, it is not empowered to do, so they have to close down immediately. So the Giant Hills Autonomous Council and the Khasi Hills Autonomous Council also have agreed to do that.
And now on to the big story from Manipur. In what comes as a relief to the N. Singh government in the state, the United Committee Manipur or UCM has decided to temporarily suspend its protests against the fencing along Myanmar border. The UCM has been staging protests in the state capital, alleging that Manipur will cede land to Myanmar as per the current arrangements made as far as constructing border fencing is concerned. Meanwhile, the UCM has appealed to MOS for External Affairs RK Ranjan to conduct survey of the disputed area and take necessary action. Not only this, the UCM informed that its delegation will visit the disputed areas and further warned of intensifying its agitation. The demands remain unfulfilled.
And actually, we visit from pillar number 79 to 102. But in this area, almost disputed area, this is according to the border fencing villagers area or the border area village peoples or the chief or leaders told us to be many pillars and then many border pillars constructed by the our AR or the Myanmar army construct the or the erect that pillar almost we lost our Manipur land. That's why further we United Committee also will visit to the another say suppose descending orders of the 78, 77, and so on. That area also will try to visit. And then at the time, actually, we also want to fencing. Actually, we also, United Committee or the Manipur people also want to construct a fencing, security fencing or border fencing. But how long and then how much distance be lost between one border pillar to pillar or sub pillar to pillar. That's why actually, if the government declare that means the disputed area be left from the Manipur, from or inside the Manipur land or the inside our Manipur boundary from the international borders. That's why international border line. Then we want to appeal to our external minister, our brother RK Ranjan's MOS also try to be a survey from pillar to pillar or sub pillar to pillar is must.
All right, viewers, now I'm being joined live with our correspondent from Imphal, Sharat Chandra. So, Sharat, relief for N. Singh government, UCM temporarily calls off protests. So, what led to this breakthrough, Sharat?
Yeah, you have rightly mentioned that the for N. Singh government in the state, this is psycho relief. Yes, United Committee Manipur representative and the chief minister had a meeting last night at the chief minister bungalow, and that meeting between the chief minister and Biren Singh and the representative of United Committee Manipur lasted more than 1 hour. And in the meeting, chief minister given the UCM member representative the assurance that this matter will be looked into, and also state government have already informed the home ministry regarding the matter. And also last night only, Manipur, this home department special secretary home Gyan Pakras has given out a one government order that the fencing which is presently going between the at the border pillar number 81, 82 should be stopped until and unless the dispute is being resolved. So these are the government order as of now. We can see from the government side also, and with the verbal assurance from the Biren Singh, now United Committee Manipur have decided to withdraw its ongoing agitation over this border dispute in the Indo-Myanmar border dispute for temporarily. Arya.
So, Sharat, as you already mentioned, that they have stopped the protests temporarily. So, will they again be protested, Sharat?
You see, first of all, I also want to make a clarification to the viewer that Now United Committee demand is, in case the border pillar location is not correct, then Manipur this time again going to lose vast area of land while this border fencing is on. So that is the reason United Committee Manipur representative visited the border site along the Indo-Myanmar border fencing, and the United Committee Manipur have categorically hinted out that the border pillar 79 to 102 is the disputed area. Until and unless this border dispute is resolved, then the United Committee Manipur also demand to stop the ongoing fence along the Indo-Myanmar border. So now state government have given a verbal assurance. United Committee Manipur is also going to visit the border site once again to look into the matter whether the assurance given by the Chief Minister and Biren Singh translated into action. So these things need to be seen in the future. But as of now, United Committee Manipur have withdrawn its ongoing agitation over the land dispute of Indo-Myanmar as of now.
Sharad, has anyone from the government representatives, has they physically visited those border areas, Sharad?
So far as you see, so far the government has given out an order to stop the ongoing border fencing along the border number IT1 and the IT2. This is the government order, and I think this government order need to be translated into action. Actually, the border fencing is taken up by the BRTF and BRO at the border side, and as I think government has given an order, I think they are temporarily stop on the ongoing fencing at the Indo-Myanmar border. And the United Committee Manipur also want to witness whether whether the government order given out has been translated into action. That is that area United Committee member also want to witness, and they are going to visit the border side. That is the ongoing border fencing at the Indo-Myanmar side very soon.
All right, Sharad Chandra, thank you so much for all those details. And on to Arunachal Pradesh now. Well, and the state today observed the 74th International Olympic Day in state capital Itanagar, where a 10-kilometer marathon was organized by the Arunachal Olympic Association. Mayor of Itanagar Municipal Corporation Tame Fasang, along with the Education Minister of Arunachal and President of Arunachal Olympic Association Taba Tedir, flagged off the marathon race for both male and female categories. Meanwhile, the marathon started from Chimpu High Secondary School and culminated at Yokum Lapang at the Capital Highway in Itanagar. The marathon was open to all categories and enthusiastic participation of the youths were witnessed. In fact, a few senior citizens were also seen participating in the marathon.
ये आज का मोटो कुछ अलग थलग नहीं है। ये आज से 128 वर्ष पहले से जो ओलंपिक डे 23 जून इज इंटरनेशनल ओलंपिक डे। द मैसेज इज वेरी क्लियर, बट हम लोगों का सोच और हम लोग का प्रोग्राम थोड़ा अलग इसलिए है। हमारा टागो जी और हमारा बड़े भैया जो अध्यक्षता कर रहा है, कोरोना काल में हमने 2 साल कुछ भी नहीं किया, इसलिए ये ओलंपिक जो है थोड़ा एक अलग सेलिब्रेशन था। सबसे पहले तो द मेन मोटो और ओलंपिक इज टू क्रिएट वननेस इन दिस वर्ल्ड। इस दुनिया में सबका सोच अच्छा होना है।
जो भी नेशनल लेवल इंटरनेशनल लेवल में जो भी विनर है, गोल्ड मेडल, सिल्वर मेडल, ब्रॉन्ज मेडल, जो भी अरुणाचल को रिप्रेजेंट करके जो अवार्ड मिला है, उसको आज हम उसको टोकन ऑफ अप्रिसिएशन और उसको हम राजीव गांधी यूनिवर्सिटी में आज दिलाएंगे। साथ ही साथ आज राजीव गांधी यूनिवर्सिटी में एक इंडोर बैडमिंटन हॉल है और शूटिंग रेंजेस है, उसको आज इनॉग्रेट करके ताकि हमारे अरुणाचल यूनिवर्सिटी के जो बच्चे हैं उसको लाभ उठा सके। मैं कहूँगा कि अरुणाचल प्रदेश स्पोर्ट्स के लिए एक पावर हाउस है, क्योंकि हमारे यहाँ इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर नहीं होने की वजह से बच्चों को सही सलामत ट्रेनिंग दे नहीं पा रहे हैं। लेकिन कुछ सालों से, जो 5 सालों से अब हमारे काफ़ी इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर बढ़ रहा है। हमारे कराटे में, वुशु में, हमारे अभी तागोवार में, इवन क्रिकेट में बहुत अच्छे प्रदर्शन कर रहे हैं। इसके लिए जो आगे की रणनीति के लिए हमारे अरुणाचल ओलंपिक एसोसिएशन ने एक योजना बना रहे हैं कि ताकि हमारे आने वाली जो ओलंपिक होगा उसमें कम से कम अरुणाचल से कोई ना कोई बच्चा पार्टिसिपेट करे।
तो रनिंग मतलब कौन से दौड़ते हैं, रनर है? मतलब हम लोग यहाँ में बिना ट्रैक बिना फील्ड का दौड़ना बहुत तकलीफ है। और हम लोग यहाँ में तो ट्रैक भी इवन ट्रैक भी नहीं है और स्टेडियम भी नहीं है। हम लोग यहाँ में मतलब रोड से प्रैक्टिस करते हैं। कभी कभी हम तो यहाँ में नहीं सिपा से अप डाउन करके मतलब बहुत तकलीफ होता है अप डाउन करना। हम 2-3 साल हो गया मतलब ऐसे ही रोड में दौड़ दौड़ प्रैक्टिस अपना से दौड़ अगर हम लोग को भी अच्छा कोच देने से अच्छा प्रैक्टिस कराने से बिना डाइट का बिना बिना ट्रेनिंग का हम लोग करते हैं कुछ से करते हैं ऐसे करने से तो हम लोग यहाँ से हम लोग ने बहुत आगे अच्छा निकलेगा तो एथलेटिक में।
आज का मैराथन दौड़ के बहुत ज़्यादा अच्छा लगा है और उसके बाद सभी को मेरा तरफ से विश करता है हैप्पी इंटरनेशनल ओलंपिक डे। और आज जितना भी मैराथन रेस वहाँ से दौड़ा है चिंपू से दौड़ा यहाँ तक सभी मतलब ऑलमोस्ट पूरा ये अप हिल था। तो इसके लिए जो अप हिल में दौड़ना थोड़ा तकलीफ होता है मतलब सीरियसली जो 3 साल हो गया है तो प्रैक्टिस हो गया नेशनल लेवल तक जा चुके हैं हम जो 5 टाइम ऐसे कुछ जा चुके हैं। स्पोर्ट्स जो एक ऐसा चीज़ है कि दूसरा को लोग को भी मतलब जितना भी जनरेशन है ना उसको भी इंस्पायर दिलाते हैं। उसके बाद खुद के लिए भी बदन के लिए भी ये एक फिटनेस है।
Well, news and updates continue on Northeast Live, so stay tuned for more news. Thanks for watching.
Northeast Live, the most viewed news channel in the region. On YouTube, unmatched coverage.
সুগন্ধ ৰং আৰু সোৱাদ খাটি এভৰিডে জিভাত দিয়ে